Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So I've gotten a few questions after my last video about how I'm backing up to GitHub. You know, you can use things like pastebin or whatever, local drives like spinning disk drive backups or something like that. But it's nice to have everything up on Git because you can pull it down to multiple computers. It's off-site, so it's not up to you to make sure everything survives and all that. But I really like it because there's a nice interface with the terminal. But there's a couple steps you got to do to get set up. So first of all, you need to go to this page here, or just do a search for setup Git. You need to create an account, and then you need to go to a terminal, go git config global username, then your name, and then your username email, your email address. Then you need to, I think that's pretty much it. So after that, you're going to be at your GitHub page like this, and let's just go ahead and do this. So, well, let me go through how it's going to work. First of all, I'm going to back up my cd.config. Awesome. I'm going to back this up. As you can see, there's no Git feedback here. It's just these things here. And I'm also going to do cd to back to home, and I'm going to cd to git dot files. And these are my, like if we do ls.config, these are the config files that I want to back up. Everything else are the complete files actually. So if we go back, home is a shortcut for cd back to, for this command. I just type home. So if we do an ls.ltra, you can see that scripts are being backed up to the git.files. These are being backed up to my data drive. X resources, all this stuff is being pointed to git.files. And if we go to cd to .config here, and it's a little confusing because there's a config in my git.files. You can see there's a config in there, but you saw there's only 4 folders. If we do an LA here, then you'll see that LuaKit is pointed to the config file there, piano bar, ranger, and transmission data, or daemon. So just those 4 are, you would do something like, you do lns git.files.config luakit2.config. That would set this up here. That's what this means here. So if there's like 2 layers here, it's a little confusing, but that's how you do it basically. So the reason I like to do it this way is if I go back to cdg, which is just a shortcut to cd to this folder, I want to back up all of these files. And I'm going to get rm readme here real quick. I do have a git ignore already in case here because it's complicated, but we're going to start CDA is to awesome. So these are all shortcuts, hope you can keep up. CD to awesome and everything. So clear, I want to back these up first. So ls.ltra, which is just LA basically. So let's create a Git repository now. So new repository, we're going to call it awesome wm desktop. And create. Now it's pretty simple. You pretty much just follow these. After you have created an account, initialized an account, you just come over here and we cat readme. You see pretty much just for some reason it had both, but oh well. Git init, pretty simple. Git add readme. You know what, I'm going to do something real quick here. readme. And I'm going to get rid of this one. So I'm going to go git add readme. I'm going to do git commit m. This is all pretty much right here. So you initialize the repository, you add the file that you just created. So this creates the readme file. So you're echoing in this line into readme. You're initializing it, you're adding. So if we do Git Status right now, you'll see that there's a new file that we added. So when we created the repository, they would all be in red, but then we did git add, and it went from the red untracked to the tracked, committed, changes to be committed. So you add it, it gets to this queue, and then you commit it, so you go git commit m first commit, and we do git status again, and you'll see now that that has been queued for the next step, which is git push. Oh no, we can't do that yet. Sorry, this is the first time. Now we need to git remote, add remote repository, or add origin actually. So we do that, and git push u origin master. So this actually initializes the u origin master for the first time you push it. You only have to do that the one time. And if you have trouble with the username and password, make sure that you have initialized your new user to GitHub, because I don't have to do it now because I'm already gone through on this machine backing up. But the first time you do it, it's going to say maybe no user or something. And again, just go back and we do it again. GitHub new user. Pretty simple. Join GitHub. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, set up Git. So again, you terminal. So you already have your name when you created your account. And again, created your account meaning you have a actual, like this. You actually have this page. Add your name, your actual name. So in this case would be like this. And then your email address. You can decide whether or not to display it or not. Okay, so we do a git status. So you'll notice there's a couple things here. This is the Powerline CSH theme. That tells you basically if you have like untracked or how many things you have to track and add. Okay, so the first thing I want to look at is, now I want to track default, this picture here, these are both pictures. I want to track profiles and readme. I do not want to track bling bling, desktop, lane, menu gen here, because they're all under profiles. So what I need to do is vim dot git ignore. So if you don't want some things to show up, this is how you do it. You say, I want to say ignore symlinks, and I'm going to say free desktop, lane, menu, gen, rc.lua, themes, we.lua, vicious, wallpapers, widgets. These are all going to be symlinks from the various different Git status. Oops, Git status. There we go. We're going to say, okay, so notice that when we added those things to the git ignore, now it's not seeing bling bling, free desktop, lane, menu gen. It's only seeing profiles, default, and MSJ exactly like we wanted. So that's how git ignore works. So now we just go git add .git ignore, and it's just tab complete profiles. Now profiles has a bunch of stuff in it, but we only need to tell it the top directory, default and MSJ. Now watch git status. Look at all the things that have been added. All this stuff. Oh, for some reason. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my .git ignore to GI. For some reason, git status, it didn't take in default or MSJ CHE, so I'm going to go git add. Let me know if that's not clear. So basically, for some reason, git ignore blocked default and MSJ from being added. But I'm going to go ahead and add them because I don't want these. These are symlinks. Bling bling, free desktop. So if we go again, try to make this real clear. If we go to CDA and LA, again, bling bling, free desktop, lane, menu gen, themes, and we.lua are all symlinks. We don't want to add those, but everything in profiles is good. So we want all these, right? So we're going to add that, and we'll do another Git Status, and you'll see. Yeah, so these are all the things that are added. So yeah, profiles, MSJ, and default. So we look back here. Yeah, these we don't want. Now we can move the D or GI. And again, this is just, that was masking the default and MSJ profiles. It's the only reason I moved that. .git ignore. And we do Git Status again. And we'll see that it's clean. It's all to be added. So page up a little bit here. You see how big this is. It's huge. These are all page ups. So it's all been added. So now we need to do clear git commit m and add the stuff, which is usually what I say when I add all new stuff to a repository, and git status. For some reason, this is one font isn't working, but and then finally git push. MSJCHE. You know what? I'm going to clean that. I'm going to do that now. Actually, I'm going to say git config. So what it's saying is we have it set the push default, so you can go with the traditional matching and simple. I have no idea what the difference is, so I'm just going to pick the new one because why not? Global push.default simple. Now we do git push again, and there's no errors. And we'll wait a little bit because that's quite a bit of stuff. So as you can see, I also have a new config. This stuff on the left is all, except for VPN, and this number here is all bling bling. It's pretty cool. And also this over here. So I can change the volume by scrolling on here and all kinds of good stuff. So this will all be updated now in the awesome, what you call it, the awesome desktop, awesome WM desktop. So okay, now you see this little checkbox means that it's so git status says it's all good, up to date. Very good. So now if we come over here and we do a reload and awesome desktop, and you see it's all in here, and it's only what we wanted. All the profile stuff's all in here. So then it's just a matter of how you want to do that. And again, I'm getting a little bit too much detail, but what you would do is just delete these symlinks and then do delete bling, free, lane, menu, blah blah blah, and then you go to this and you would just let's say you want default, you would just do a symlink to here. So you'd go back, you'd go, well, you could do it from here, ln s star to pick all these things to home, .config awesome, and it would symlink all these things. I'm not going to do that now because that would screw everything up. But yeah, that's that one. So let's do one more because I want to do the I want to do my CD back to home, and I want to do my dot files now. And you'll see I have all these things here. I actually already have a git ignore, so I'm going to go ahead and bring up, might as well space it out like so, cdg, and on this side I'm going to do the .git ignore. So you can see these. I kept this one because there's so many of them that piano bar is playing, now playing, all that stuff. Problem is it just changes so much. So you know what, I'm going to do this first time. I'm going to uncomment these. Oops. Did it that way. So I'm going to uncomment those, save that. So, okay, now I'm going to go back to repository here, create a new one. We're going to do .files desktop. I already did it once and deleted it again to make sure I had it all clear, or got it correctly. .files desktop. Going to make sure we're in the right place. Go ahead and paste it. So again, you go to the file that, or the location that you want to back up, right? And we can just cat the readme here. There it is. .files desktop. Git init. And then we do git status. And so you see now that, again, if we just initialized it, so there's all these folders in here that need to be added. So first off, we're just going to go git add readme. And we're going to say git status again so we can see it. You can see now it's been added. And then git commit make sure that's right. Yeah, m first commit. And now we need to git initialize it. Control V. And git u push origin master. We can just type that. Git u push origin. Maybe u dash u origin. Ah, crap. Git push. Master. And this JCG, password, super secret. And okay, now it's ready. So if we clear git status, so again you see a whole bunch of stuff here that hasn't been. I'm going to go ahead and close this so that it doesn't see it again. There was the swap here because the file was open. So I'm just going to go git add star, git status, should be everything, untracked files. Now let's just go go back to the top, git add, and let's do it this way, git status, git add dot config dot conky dot fonts dot git ignore dot local dot npd dot ncmp dot omyzsh dot vim dot mrc dot WeChat dot exonet and dot zsh. Whole bunch of stuff. Git status and shift page up. You can see how much stuff's been added here. Whole bunch of stuff. Now I'm going to go back to vim. Clear first. Vim.getIgnore and save. And okay, so and I'm going to do git commit add the stuff like I said I always do for my first push or big one, and git clear again, git push. This will probably take a little. No, actually, it's not too long. Thought it'd take longer than that. Some of them are bigger than others, I guess. Oh, that was just compressing. Okay. But anyways, this is the new desktop configuration. So, oh, it's pretty cool. I like it. This so what you can do with Bling are these pie graphs. You can do these kind of specialized what do you call it, progress graphs. You can put backgrounds to this text. It's got this net that I didn't want to show that, but it's VPN, so it's fine. Text over widgets like these here. So it's pretty cool. I like it. Almost done. Come on. .29 megs. Well, it's pretty decent size. Quite a bit of stuff in here. I'm not writing real quickly though, that's for sure. Might as well get set up here. Sorry, I'd normally do this offline. But we're waiting anyways. Just dying off here. That's 500K though, that's pretty slow. And just real quick, what's in here that's taking so long? Probably OMyZSH. It's just those in the config. See, the thing is, what I do want to warn you against is you don't want to go to here and go to this c.config and write all these, because that's a lot of stuff. You only want to do this like two-layered, meaning it goes from home to config or from git config to home config. You only want to do that for a couple of these, because I'm thinking about finding all the new Plasma 5 stuff and backing that up as well, but I haven't done it yet. So if there was like a Plasma 5 set up here, like maybe some of these K stuff, I might move what you would do is you would move this to git.files.config and then symlink to here, right? So anyways, that's done. So if we go back to desktop configs, there they are. They're all there. So say if we want to make a change, Git Status, yeah, so so this is what it would look like. So you would come here, you would go to your directory, you'd see, oh, there's a dot, meaning there's something that needs to be updated. You just go Git Status, you say, oh, I need, this has been modified, you go git add.git ignore, enter, git commit m modified.git ignore, close quotes, git push, credentials. Hopefully I typed that right. Yep. And there you go, Git Status. That's how it works. Right on. Well, I hope that was useful. Let me know if you have any questions. Talk to you later.